All right, my friends, welcome back to another Good Morning Linux. It's been a while. We'll get started here in just a second. Let me check the feed here on the other window, and looks good. So, very good. All right. Good morning, Linux users around the world. Hope you're all safe and sound. I am doing my best. But the social distancing thing, yeah, it's not fun, is it? There's a lot of news, in case you haven't looked, seen, or heard. Let me pop out my ticker feed here at the top. And okay, looking good. I was going to cut grass this morning, but we had rain all night, so it's going to have to wait. Music, once again, is from the YouTube audio library. Check it out. You may have heard me mention that the world's supercomputers are in a fight to find a possible treatment, cure, or a vaccine for the coronavirus. It's no secret by now that the world's supercomputers, I believe all of them, are powered by Linux. So who knows, maybe one day Linux may save the world with this pandemic. Who knew? Those of you who use, let me adjust the volume here a little bit. All right, those of you who use Zoom Video, a very popular web conferencing app. Well, I guess the conferences, the chats are being somehow, I guess they're being hacked. Uninvited guests are jumping into the stream, into the conference. I'm not exactly sure how, but that's being called Zoom bombing, I guess, like photo bombing. So for those of you who are using the Zoom conferencing app, one of the more popular web conferencing applications here on YouTube. Yeah, it's be careful that somebody doesn't Zoom bomb your conference call with spicy photos, right? Oh man. Well, I guess when you're stuck at home with nothing to do, why not just Zoom bomb the Zoom conference, right? Anyway. By the way, if there's anybody new watching out there, please do stop by and say hello, as I always invite. This is a technology channel for beginners and beyond, as I like to say. Been doing this a few years, so don't be shy. You're stuck at home, you're bored, no one to talk to? Well, that's not true. I'm right here. I will be recording this for edit this into a podcast for all the Patreon supporters. So thank you. So anyway, all right. So there is a hi, White Chocolate is in the house. Welcome. There is a quote unquote new Windows 10 bug. When is a Windows 10 bug not new, right? Apparently, the new Windows 10 feature prevents Windows 10 users from connecting, or specific apps prevents users from connecting to the internet. Yeah. So, I don't know what else to say. Rudy is in the house. Yes, White Chocolate says another Windows 10 bug. Wow, I know, man. Who would have thought that Windows would surpass Linux in bugs? I never would have guessed. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and transition here. There you go. How's that? Rudy says they pop up like mushrooms. Yes, they do. I don't know what else to say. Windows 7 was fantastico. Windows 10 is the opposite, and it's bad. I think my next video will be why Windows users should switch to Linux. Hi, Kenny. Can you say untested updates? Well, apparently that's what MS is saying. I love my Chromebook too. White Chocolate, yes. The power of Linux. So I do. I use that more than my ThinkPad, it seems. Nothing wrong with the ThinkPads, but Chromebooks are fast, secure, they just work. So yeah. Rudy has never had an issue on your Linux for 10 years. Really? Never had an issue? Well, which Linux are you using, Rudy? I've always had some kind of issues in the past, but lately, Linux, I think, well, I should say Ubuntu Linux. I can't speak for the rest of the distributions out there, but Ubuntu Linux and Ubuntu-based Linux hit its stride about 3-4 years ago. Oh, not a virus issue. Yeah. Generally speaking, you will be safe with Linux in terms of viruses. But really, Windows 10, the issue is not viruses. It's just the updates. They're not being tested. It's pretty obvious. And that's what is trashing some of the systems out there. Anyway, I also got word that Debian wants Linux users around the world to help fight the virus. There was a report that popped up this morning. I'm not sure what that's all about, but hey, I'm all for it. I mean, we have Linux supercomputers in a quest to find a cure for this thing, so why not? Why not? Debian users or all users of Linux somehow chip in to find a way to fight this thing. And there's reports of this all over the web that you can search, but I think that's awesome. So we'll see, hopefully sometime soon. Yeah, we can all live in a safer world. There was also some Facebook news. I guess they have new live streaming policies or features. I guess you can call it. This is brand new. From what I understand, you'll be able to join or tune into a Facebook live stream without having to log in or to be a member of Facebook. If I read it correctly, which is nice, not everybody, trust me, not everybody wants to have a Facebook account. But because of the explosion of live streaming, now that people are stuck at home, for those of you who are or know people who Facebook live stream, if I read correctly, you can tune into the Facebook live stream without having to have a Facebook account. I'll need to verify that, but I believe I will have to verify that, but I believe that is correct. Hello, Chase. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, you love the blues in the background? Yes. Music is from the YouTube audio library. It's free downloads. Check it out. Also give a shout out to our singer friend Stephanie Forian. She is stuck in Munich, Germany, unable to come home to be with family. She is an independent singer-songwriter. I've mentioned her before, so make sure you check out Stephanie's channel. Pep is king. Okay. Nurses are quitting in big numbers due to the lack of personal protective equipment. Really? Where is that at? White chocolate? I haven't heard that here in the States. I got word where GE, not GE, but GM, General Motors, is ready to ramp up production to help making ventilators to help fight, to help patients out. You saw it news in the States here, really? I'll have to check into that. I know the medical workers are under a lot of stress. God bless them, all of them. But yeah, we need a break. We need I guess the what's it called? The virus curve. We're hoping for it to hit a peak and then come down so our workers can catch up in the treatment of these patients. And hopefully sometime this year find some kind of a treatment, and maybe next year a vaccine. And don't be surprised if supercomputers powered by Linux lead the way. So yeah, New York hit the hardest. Yeah, I have people there. Yeah, family there. We are on partial lockdown here in Ohio. We are allowed to, go to the store, drive, go for a walk, not with a bunch of people, walk the dog and all that stuff, cut the grass. It's not healthy to be in the house 24/7. Not so much physically if you're healthy, but more mentally, I suppose. So, yeah. Hello, Point Dexter. Welcome to Good Morning Linux Show. In other news, let's see here. Apple may delay the launch of the next iPhone. Not surprising considering what is going on. I think we can all live without a new iPhone for about a year, right? Should not be a problem. The first infant has died due to the virus. Yeah, I believe I saw something in the news about that. Yeah. I suppose the one good thing about all this, it's bringing people together at home as families, making us realize that we are all interconnected. It's yeah. Pray for the best. I did see that most Apple stores are closed. Kenny, there was also a report. Be careful if you break your iPhone. It might be a while for it to get fixed. Understandable. So I don't personally have an iPhone. There's nothing wrong with iPhones, but I'm more of a Android. Right now I have a Motorola. You can check the links below in the show notes. There are some affiliate links to help out the channel of stuff I use. I use Motorola, Dell, Logitech camera. I don't have my camera on this morning. I woke up not too long ago. I haven't showered, so. But yeah. I did post a latest review of the latest Makulu Linux that is scheduled to be released officially in a couple days as of this live stream. You may want to check it out. That thing looks terrific. It's probably right now one of the fastest Linux distributions I have ever tested. That thing zips. Very nice. In fact, I installed it on my 12-year-old Toshiba satellite laptop. Very nice. So if you like eye candy, something that's loaded and fast, check out the latest Makulu Linux. Looks great. I believe it's based out of France. So anybody from France here, say hello. Check out the Linux 18 we did this past Friday night, featuring some of our best software. If you would like to sponsor a live Linux 18 or a video, please send me an email. I was getting inquiries before this virus thing started. Now it's kind of died down, which, again, understandable. But I'm always looking for people to help sponsor these live shows. Hello, Bro Grura. How are you? It's been a long time. I know. Yeah, I know you're not here in the States. I try to do some of these during the day when I can. I just happen to have some time this morning. You agree, Rudy? Bakulu is great, but I can live without the theming. Well, that can be changed. That can be changed as far as that goes. You know, Linux is highly customizable, but I'm not that picky when it comes to theming or customizations. You know, as long as it works and the colors match and all that. Once I set it, I use Ubuntu Mate mostly. Once I set it, I forget it, and I'm good to go. Because I'm afraid if I start theming and start tinkering, I might break something. Been there, done that. Not anymore. So, yeah. Poindexter thinks Mac is better than Windows. Right now, absolutely. I haven't heard of updates breaking Macs. Yeah, I just haven't. Our friend Stephanie, the singer, uses a Mac most of the time, some Windows. She's had updates on her Windows break her video drivers. And she has to install the video drivers after updates. So overall, yeah, Mac is definitely the way to go. There's a new MacBook Air starting at $999, which is not a bad deal for a brand new Mac machine. They have proven themselves. A lot of top YouTubers, and when I mean top YouTubers, you know, 1 million subscribers or whatever, they use only Mac. So it's got to be for a reason, right? I don't think they're all dumb, right? But yeah, if those of you who are into Mac or wanted to get a Mac, $999 for a new MacBook Air is reasonable. And I believe there's a new Chromebook 4K screen for about the same price. And who knows, with what's going on, maybe prices will drop even further. I got a feeling right now, computers are probably not selling. Yeah. Poindexter, you are a Linux fanboy. Well, that is good. Whatever works for you. You like a standard install. Okay. Your days of dissecting the system is over. Yeah, I've used to do that. I distro hopped for about 10 years. And that's when I stopped in 2016, and I told myself, why am I doing this, hopping from bug to bug to bugs? It's ridiculous already. Anyway, so I settled in with Ubuntu Mate and or Ubuntu based, such as Linux Mint. Again, if we have anybody new watching and would like to say hello or have a question, please do. That's what we're here for. I like this song. Sunshine Samba. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Anyway. All right. Good music. Good music. Peter is in the house. How are you, Peter? Are you new to the live show? If you are, welcome. Everybody say hello to Peter. Good morning. How are you? Those of you who are Star Trek fans, I believe the new show Star Trek Picard on CBS streaming. Normally a paid service. I believe it's free until April something. Because of people being stuck at home, they're giving it free for about a month. So check it out. I think I read that right. Peter says, good, thanks. New to the live show. Everybody, please say hello to Peter. Welcome aboard. Grunkle is new. From my great niece, hello in the chat. New username. Okay, welcome, Grunkle. Peter, we are okay here. Family and friends so far here in Ohio. We are in good shape, or as good as can be expected. My dad is stuck in Italy. He's retired there, but he wanted to fly in next month. He's okay. Obviously, they're on a more extensive lockdown, understandably so. So, yeah, not fun at all. But he's okay, so, yeah. Peter, what do you use? Are you use Linux, Windows, Mac, or all three? Do you use a Chromebook, maybe? Ubuntu or Linux Mint XFCE, you are stuck, Burger? Well, personally, I'd go with Linux Mint. Grunkle says, formerly Bob the Hopper. Ah, okay. Peter is a Windows 10. Peter, let me ask you, first of all, have you tried any Linux? And have you had issues with Windows 10 updates breaking the system? Yeah. Oh, you interested in React OS? Oh, okay. Well, that's been around a while. At least 10 years, maybe more. I'm an Ubuntu fan guy myself. Ubuntu Mate or Ubuntu based. Find it very, very easy for beginners. Really, Ubuntu, all things considered worldwide, Ubuntu is probably the king of Linux. They were one of the first companies by Canonical, starting in 2004, to help bring Linux to the masses, and here they are 16 years later, still in business. So yeah. So Peter, you've had good luck with Windows 10 evidently, huh? Oh wow, you've never had issues with Windows 10 running like a charm. Wow, cool. You've used Linux but could never get into it. Okay. It's not for everybody. It took me a while to get comfortable. So, yeah, look, use what works. If Windows 10 has been running like a charm, then which company or which hardware do you use, Peter? Is it a Dell? HP? I'm just curious. Yeah, the Ubuntu probably is best for new users. I would say so, Rudy, or Ubuntu based. They have proven themselves. Absolutely. And Salim is in the house. Yeah, React OS never really got finalized. Has it? I don't think so. Oh, Peter, you have your own build. Very good. Yeah, I never got into building my own systems. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just lazy. I mean, I've done upgrades, you know, RAM and graphics cards in the past, but that's as far as I went. Hello, Yugi. Linux and Windows for you? Yep. So what's new, Anselm? When you discovered Linux, you was like a kid in the candy store, Rudy. Okay, well, that's a good description there. Peter has an Intel Core i5-6500 with 16 gig DDR4 GTX 150 Ti. Very good. Not much going on, Anselm. I hope you are safe. Hope you and your family are safe and sound. Michael Lindorf is in the house. How are you, sir? It's been a while. Maybe I'll be doing more of these morning streams. The way things are going. Yeah, GTX 1050 Ti. Yes, I am familiar with that one. Yes. That's a reliable graphics card. Again, welcome everybody coming late to the Good Morning Linux chat for this Sunday. If you are new, please say hello. We already have some new people dropping by to say hello. It's always great to say hello to new people. And before I forget, I should say this in the beginning, but thank you to all of these supporters of the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Basic gaming rig there. Yeah, what you have is sufficient, Peter, no doubt. Anselm, you are an essential worker. Oh, well, be careful out there, my friend. Michael, caring for a dying family member in hospice, full-time job. Yes, I would imagine so, Peter. Michael, yeah. Most parts are used, Peter. Yeah, hey, look, as long as they work. I'm a big fan of recycling. So yeah. Kenny, you've never had problem with Windows 10 on HP or Toshiba. People with Dell. I'm currently using a Dell now, with both Linux and Windows. Haven't had any issues. It's really a hit and miss. My son had a problem with his Dell for school, gaming rig for school, but he did an update and no sound. I thought, well, this is no problem. I'll fix that. Tried reinstalling the drivers, uninstalling, reinstalling drivers, tried a system restore. I'm like, really, Microsoft? I had to reinstall Windows 10 for him. What a pain in the Italian cannolis, to say the least. But yeah, it's a hit and miss. Have not had any update issues with Ubuntu based anyway. Well, thank you, Poindexter. He says, Toss, thank you for giving us some kind of social connection. Well, look, we all need it. You know, we're all human, only human, so. But thank you for stopping by. Use Ubuntu on the laptop. Your first distro was Red Hat. Wow, okay. Very good. Hello, Sub-Zero, welcome. Ryzen 7 2700, 16 gig of RAM, okay. Anselm did the EB challenge using Windows 10 for gaming. It is better than Linux. For gaming, absolutely. Linux isn't there yet. It's gotten better, but again, without the lack of a national Linux gaming standard or a national, I guess Ubuntu is as close as we're going to get to a Linux standard in general, and for the masses, I guess Chromebook. You know, it's yeah. With Dell, it's usually audio and video drivers as well as Wi-Fi. Yeah, it was the audio, no sound, and I thought it was an easy fix, but I thought for sure, Kenny, a system restore would have fixed it. It did not. I'm like, really? Now that takes talent, you know. You use Chromium. Okay. Chromium Edge browser. I use Chrome. And I've been using also the Brave browser lately. It's pretty zippy, so I like that one a lot. Yes, Windows is king for gaming. That's hands down. That's just the way it is. Yeah, yeah. Microsoft did dedicate Windows for 10 for gamers. Yeah, yeah. You were using Ubuntu for gaming, but was missing little effects in the game that didn't show up in Proton. Yeah, it's Linux is not quite there yet. Linux is certainly capable of gaming on par with Windows, but the problem is fragmentation, and that's one thing Linus Torvalds said about a year ago. You know, the father, I guess he's considered the father of Linux. With fragmentation, you know, 25, 26 years now since he gave us Linux, it doesn't help. It's good to have choices, but too much of anything, even choices, isn't necessarily a good thing. Your frame rate went up 8 to 10. Okay. If any of you guys have a news article you would like to share in the chat, please do. The one game I used to play in Linux is the what's it called? Tux Racer, Extreme Tux Racer, something like that. It's like a retro look to the game, but there's something about it. So yeah. You're looking for an Android emulator on Linux. Android, yes, it's called a Chromebook, Brugura. Chromebooks will do Chrome OS and Android apps. TuxCart, yes. In fact, if I remember later, I'll reinstall that on this system. Maybe we can do an online racing thing. Yes, the default Windows Defender Windows 10 is very good. That is the only antivirus that I use. It seems to work pretty good. Peter, yeah, absolutely. Yep. I see where Tesla donates hundreds of ventilators in New York. Well, good for Tesla. Of course, the question is, what is Tesla doing with those ventilators? I'm just asking, so yeah. Hello, Charlie. How are you? Rod says you saw an Asus VivoBook Wally Mart for $200, but the tag with the specs was missing. Not good. Chromebook, Cloud Ready, Win 10, Ubuntu on the home server. All good choices. Yep, good choices. Ansel, yep. Android on virtual machine works good. Very good. Yeah, Peter, the background music is select tunes I picked out from the YouTube audio library. You know, just to give some more, I was going to say more of a normal feel, not that abnormal. You know what I mean, just to give it a more, you know, home family feel, I guess. I don't know. Yes, they're using the ventilators to ventilate the company. But there's somebody posted a meme on Facebook. You have two ETs, two aliens in space looking down at the Earth. One of them says, "Why did all the Earthlings die?" And his partner says, "Well, they bought up all the toilet paper and they wiped themselves out." But a bump bump. Yep, I like jazz, Poindexter. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of nice tunes on the YouTube audio library. Absolutely. Charlie, you're still in home quarantine right now? Oh my. Well, we're not on lockdown yet. Partial lockdown here in Ohio, but it appears to be getting worse, so I don't know. I'm taking it one day at a time. 15 days already, Charlie? Okay, well, that's what they say is when you'll know if something's going on, right? 2 weeks or something like that? Oh, Peter, you're in the Netherlands. Okay. You don't have lockdown yet. Well, our friend Stephanie, she's in Munich, Germany, and they are on a very strict lockdown. And yeah, I guess they had to. Manila, I see. Peter is Dutchy. Hey, I love Dutch chocolates. Don't we all? World Health Organization encourages people to game due to coronavirus. Okay, that sounds good to me. Some folks out there, you're a cheesehead. Oh, Netherlands specialize in cheese? I thought that was Wisconsin. Oh. Yep, it is like a science fiction movie. Poindexter, yeah. And we're all living it. Yugi says, what is the best distro for 2020? Boy, that's a good question. I'm going to wait for the final releases next month for all the Ubuntu's coming out, and we'll go from there. I think in general, Yugi, you probably cannot go wrong with Ubuntu. Ubuntu based or Ubuntu Mate, they have proven themselves over the years to be quite reliable, Yugi. So, yeah, if you are new to all this, can't go wrong with Ubuntu. The king of Linux, I guess. Hello, client. How are you? You still recovering from an illness suffered since the 5th with COVID symptomatics? Oh no. You are going close to be symptom-free in 2 days. Good for you. Greetings from Germany. Welcome. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot more content on YouTube. Absolutely. Ron says, is Area 51 locked down? Aren't they always on lockdown? Belgium for the chocolate. Okay, sounds good to me. Werner says day 4 in lockdown. Hello, Werner. Yeah. I believe the whole country of Germany since, what, a few days ago? Last week? Yep, Ubuntu with all the extra work going to 2004 will be awesome. I totally agree, Anselm. Yeah. I will be upgrading, absolutely. Difference between Ubuntu and Kubuntu, reason you're asking is because of the KD desktop. Well, that's the main reason, a completely different desktop environment for Kubuntu, Peter. Kubuntu uses up less RAM. In my previous tests, there's a lot more, there's more eye candy, I guess, in Kubuntu. You know, for example, adding the, what do they call them, plasmoids on the screen. So if you're looking for more snazzier looking desktop and a little bit less resource, less RAM usage, you probably want Kubuntu. I prefer Ubuntu personally, but if you're into more of a snazzy looking desktop, you may want to check out Kubuntu. The release date, I believe, is April 20 something, right? For the new distributions. With Ubuntu, you really need 4 gigs of RAM for it to run comfortably. Still, I would say with Kubuntu you do not. Who does Budgie the best, Solus or Ubuntu? I've tested Solus in the past. It seemed pretty nice. In fact, I've tested both Solus and Ubuntu Budgie. I don't know who really does it best. I thought they both looked fine. Yeah, Peter, if you like the look of Windows, like the feel, then KD is probably the way to go. Yes, I would have to agree. I've been an Ubuntu fan since 2006, so. This should be the theme song for the COVID virus. This song is called Going, Going, Gone. Good riddance. Let's crank it up a bit. Anyway, one of my favorite songs from the YouTube audio library, Going, Going, Gone. The perfect title for COVID to take a hike, right? Did you guys read where, I guess I could say this, I guess there's a shortage, or there's going to be a shortage of condoms around the world. I never really thought about it, but yeah, not to be funny or nothing, but go figure. Good song, Going, Going, Gone. One of my favorites. Again, check out the YouTube audio library. Yes, Stephanie, our friend, does Mr. Sandman. Check out, guys, her YouTube channel. Fantastic lady. She's done a few free concerts here on the channel. She does a rendition of Mr. Sandman, so check it out. Yeah, people have free time. That could lead to a shortage of snow tire. Yeah. Well, thank you, Peter. Thank you for stopping by. Always great to hear from you folks. The music stopped. Let's restart it. Using the condom for protective equipment. Bada-bum-bum. Yeah, the Italians bought them and won. Yeah, no joke. No, look. We like to have fun here on the channel because without laughter there's no life, but this thing going on is no joke. So, well, hi Tim, welcome aboard the chat, my friend. Tim is a longtime supporter of the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. So what's new since Friday, Tim? There very well might be a baby boom, Peter. We don't know. I don't know. I remember Xandros, sure. Xandros OS, way back when. Have you guys been seeing the video of the Italian mayors going bonkers when some citizens are not taking the lockdown seriously? One mayor said, I got word that graduating students want to have graduation parties. He said, if I catch any of you doing that, I will send the police over with flamethrowers. He looked like he was dead serious. So, oh wow, client, yeah, absolutely needs to be taken with caution. Yeah. I have taken a look at brief look, Peter, at Intel's Clear OS. I guess it's been optimized for Intel machines. I liked what I saw. It's still very new, still very much alpha. I think it shows promise. We'll see. But I liked what I saw, but it's definitely not for newbies. I think they got their own packages. I forget what they're called. What they're called. But I thought it showed promise. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for that, Mary. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It did look polished, Peter. Yeah. hmm Is that the package that they use? Swap D. Okay. Let's go ahead and give this chat a 10-minute warning, then we'll wrap it up. I'm going to jump in the shower and start my day, Tim. They're using drones to monitor people in Italy. Yeah, I guess they have to. Did you see where they had the citizens singing in the balconies? And they even had some of the police on the streets singing back to the citizens. Italy's such a great... The Italian people there are awesome. Hello, Tam. Welcome. Well, here in this country, I guess the U.S. government is tracking your cell phone to track how the virus spreads. They never really thought about it, but I guess they have to. So you were 12 hours ahead there, Charlie. Okay. Yes, that is one advantage of this. No war. Oh, they are. In Germany, they are collecting all cell phone data, stating it's done anonymous, and published the movement data online for everyone. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is a moment in history we will not forget. And it does affect all of us. Hello, LJ. Welcome. How you been? I know, really. Clean sky. Really. There was no, for the first time in, I don't know, like 100 years, there was no smog in LA. It was clear. Yeah. The canals in Venice were clear. Wow, imagine that. Clean air and water. Who knew? Ron likes the song Hey Big Brother. Oh my. Okay. Client, you got snow today? Yuck. Oh man, the sun's starting to come out here. I used to live in Florida almost 10 years, so I miss the sun. Blue skies, nothing but clear skies. You're stocked up on TP. Very good. Yeah, Tim. This is a moment in history we will not forget. LJ, we still have shortages of hit and miss of toilet paper, sanitizer. For some reason, there is a shortage of Tone soap. It's my favorite soap. I like it as cocoa butter softens the skin. Of all the soaps, there is a shortage of Tone soap. You want Dial, you want Dove, you want the other ones, Ivory, not a problem. Nothing against those other soaps, but my favorite soap, Tone, I cannot find anywhere. Is there a secret to this soap that I'm not aware of? But yeah, you guys go shopping, see if you can find Tone soap and let me know. Because I cannot find it. Of all the freaking things. Richard is in the house. Recommending to try the soap Neutrogena to wash the hands. I like Neutrogena. Very good. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for the super chat. Always good to have you stop by. Yeah, Ron, You don't have the brand. There's no Tone soap in the Netherlands. Oh, wow. Oh, Charlie has a bidet and not toilet paper. Oh, you lucky dog, you. I wish I had a bidet. I mean, that's more that's a cleaner way, right? Toilet paper tablets are a good solution if you don't have any of those. These are compressed wipes that you can put in the water to unfold. I'm not familiar with toilet paper tablets. Client, yeah, you got me on that one. Interesting. Yeah, bidets have been very popular overseas, I guess especially in Japan. They are starting to come, I guess here we call them smart toilets. But, oh, absolutely having a bidet would... I don't think the toilet paper companies would be too happy. That might lose some business. Yeah, DT says toilet paper is bloat. Well, when you don't have a bidet, unless you want to wipe your smart hole with lettuce leaves. I like this song too. I got the blues, baby. Neutrogena is a cream. I believe it's also a soap, Richard. Yeah. I believe the Neutrogena makes a soap also, if I am not mistaken. Yes, tax filing has been moved to July. I'm getting notices in the mail. Make sure I do the census. I'm like, really? You know, it seems to me that the census is going to be out of whack this year. Did the U.S. government think of that? So, but anyway, I guess I could do this online. Well, I mean, what are your choices really? A bidet or toilet paper, right? Usually. All right, 5 minutes, and we'll wrap it up, my friends. So, anybody else who's new, who's watching, would like to have a chance to say hello, have a question, a suggestion, let me know. Type it in the chat. Then we'll wrap it up for today. Oh, please, a sponge? I don't think so, pal. Peter says, how come the U.S. still doesn't use the worldwide accepted metric system? I don't know. Yeah. Yep, Dove soap is also pretty good, Richard. I use that too. I just like this the smell of tone. Just a personal preference. Yeah, because they are English. Yeah, Charlie, I know. Same thing goes for football at the U.S. calls. Yeah, soccer. Yeah, I know the foreign version of football. That's their version of football, soccer. All right, Tim. I'll catch you maybe next week or so. Be safe, my friend. American football should be called American handball. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of handoffs in football, so yeah. Be safe, Tim. Not saying is in the house. Not saying is we use the metric system in the UK. Yes. American rugby would be more correct. Huh. Okay. Anyway, all right. Why don't we go ahead and let's finish this with the last song, "Going, Going, Gone," for Mr. Virus. Thank you, Poindexter. Well, thank you. He says, thanks again for the social gathering. We need you. Maybe a longer session next time. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, Peter, I had a different term for the virus, but this is a family channel, so I have to keep it clean, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Like all day? Well, I tell you what, if somebody wants to donate or sponsor an all-day chat, I'll do it. I will do it. Yeah. I promise I will do it. If somebody wants to sponsor an all-day chat, I've done one for 6 hours. So I've done it before. Maybe not all day, but 6 hours. That's a pretty long time. So yeah. Thank you, Peter. Thank you for stopping by. How you been, Don? Farron is in the house. He's going to be right back, but I will not. I'm ready to wrap this up when this song is over. Love this song. Well, thank you, Tim. You know he would help with that. Well, let me know, and we will schedule it where the most amount of people have a chance to chime in. I'm guessing on a weekend. Yeah, just let me know. If you guys want to chip in or sponsor an all-day chat or an almost all-day chat, we'll try and schedule it where the most amount of people have a chance to stop in. And we'll call it the social distancing live show. I'm not really sure. Maybe we can have our special guest Stephanie come in for a few tunes also. Yeah, Richard, I have checked out Makulu Linux Flash. I checked it out yesterday. It looks great. All right, Tim, thank you. Keep in touch. All right, my friends, that song was called Going, Going, Gone, in salute to the COVID virus. Take that, you little bleepily bleep. And on that note, I'm going to wrap this up for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support. Thank you for 10 years of the channel. Yeah. Well, you know what, guys? This day marks exactly 10 years of Total OS Today. I just realized it. March 29th. 10 years. Thank you. All right. Catch you on the next one. Stay safe. Ciao.